What's going on, you guys? The Demigod back on Demigod ENT, and today I'm bringing you some more movie news to get into. So apparently we have some more movie news out of Disney, out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Apparently Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney over the release of the Black Widow film. So I was very curious about that. I was gonna go ahead and read an article, Hollywood Reporter, Variety, whatever. I was gonna read an article for you guys like I've done in the past on just a handful of videos, but instead I thought, we might as well go ahead and check out this video from the Cosmic Wonder. Now, if you don't know the Cosmic Wonder, he does a great job covering Marvel Cinematic Universe news, pop culture, film release news and stuff like that. So go check out his channel if you haven't already been over there to see it. But anyway, we're gonna check out this little 4-minute video from him. He's gonna inform us on the situation, and then I'm gonna discuss it afterwards. So without further ado, let's get into this video discussing Scarlett Johansson suing Disney and Disney's response to Scarlett Johansson. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. Let's see what they got for us here. Let's go. Man, she's so bad. Right. Okay. Okay, here we go. He's gonna explain it. That's insane. She really sued him. Right. Right. Okay. Right. She gets paid on the back end. Right. That's insane, man. Okay. Okay. Right. I feel like they definitely did not do her, justice there. Okay. Right. She had to have, met with a lawyer before this. They put out a statement fast, man. Right. Hey, I personally do not like Premier Access. They be charging way too much. All right, we're gonna end that video right there. So shout out to the Cosmic Wonder for that news right there. He, summed everything up in a video format very quickly for us. He covered both sides there, and I really appreciate that. Make sure you go check out his channel. Anyway, let's go ahead and discuss what we heard here in this video, man. So Scarlett Johansson suing Disney over the Black Widow, the release of Black Widow, apparently for them putting it on Disney Plus. Now that makes perfect sense when you take into account the statement that she put out saying how she gets paid mostly from box office numbers, and that she was told that this film was primarily or exclusively going to be released in theaters and not outside of that. So with that being said, Disney is definitely in the wrong here. They definitely breached contract here. If they said an exclusive release in cinemas and people are watching it at home the same day the film releases in cinemas, that's definitely a problem, man. And with this whole Premier Access thing, what I assume is the main problem of this whole thing is, of course, Scarlett Johansson says she's getting paid from the box office. Now Premier Access, I guess it doesn't technically add to the box office somehow. In my opinion, it should, because the film's released in the same day. People are paying their premium price at home to view this film at home, and so with that being said, I feel like it definitely should add to the box office numbers. However, I'm guessing it doesn't, which is what our main problem is here. Is probably this film is getting viewed a lot via Premier Access on Disney Plus, and Scarlett Johansson isn't seeing a dime of any Premier Access money when she should be getting paid from that, because she is the star of this film. She should be making a pretty penny. She should be making some money off of the Premier Access on Disney Plus. They should have wrote that into their contract. Now again, Disney did not disclose in their contract that they would be releasing this film on Disney Plus also the same day of. However, we already knew they would, because they've done that with all their past Disney films that they released for the past 2020, 2021 during the the pandemic. They've pretty much always been releasing their films on Disney Plus also. So Scarlett Johansson should have known that that was going to happen. However, it has to be written into contract, and you got to stick to the contract that was signed and was written. And Disney definitely, in my opinion, breached contract here, and Scarlett Johansson definitely has a case here. And with that being said, I hope Scarlett Johansson gets her money. I have no idea why they wouldn't give her some of the profit that they received from Disney Plus earnings. That is absurd to me that they wouldn't do that if they haven't done that. And we'll see what happens here, I guess, because Disney obviously is taking this very serious. The statement that they put out, they personally insulted her character. They said it was sad and something else. They pretty much talked down upon her, which is insane that a company is even doing that. However, they clearly have a problem with Scarlett Johansson here. So that being said, we probably will not be seeing Black Widow inside any more MCU films. Now, of course, the thing was, well, her character is dead, and this was supposed to be, her final time in the MCU. However, people could always come back from cameos. That's like saying we'll never see Robert Downey Jr. in another MCU film. In my opinion, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. We most likely will be seeing him in a film in the MCU in the future, making a cameo here or there. But, for Black Widow, for Scarlett Johansson, that's pretty much out the window now. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this news story. I thought this was a crazy story. I wanted to bring you guys a movie news video. I haven't done a movie news video in a long time. Definitely want to get back to these videos a little bit more here on my channel, discuss what's going on, in Hollywood, in the world of film, a little bit more here. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this article, on this news, on this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you don't know what I do here on Demigod ENT, I do trailer reactions, show reactions, movie reviews, movie news, and unboxing videos. So if you're interested in any of that, you're in the right place, man. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, show this video some love. I drop multiple videos a day on this channel, so that's what you can expect out of me. And if you don't already know, I am the Demigod, the chosen one, here on Demigod ENT, and I'm out of this thing, man. I appreciate y'all for watching with me. More videos coming soon. Stay tuned. Peace.